your best. Don't worry about making a mistake. You make a mistake, that's fine as long as you're going 100 miles an hour. Get him right up in the mouth and pick him up. Somebody kicks you at the play, smile at him and say, I'll see you in 25 seconds.
What are you? Mobile, agile, hostile. What is pain? Fresh breath. What is fatigue? Hunger clothes. Will you ever quit? No. We want some more. We want some more. We want some more. Earn it.
All right, welcome into 4th and 5, our pre-game show of the 5A state championships between Lakeside and Robinson, all going down here in Little Rock at War Memorial Stadium. It's a little cold outside, but it's not stopping some people from waking up a little early, and they got the tailgates going. Had an opportunity to get me a little burger early this morning. Robinson fans are showing up. Now, I ain't seen a lot of Lakeside fans in the house yet, but we're going to give them a little time as they make their way down to Little Rock. Burgers going, got the cheese down. Come on now, what are we talking about? Always a good time getting ready for some state championship football. Welcome into 4th and 5. I'm DJ Williams, joined alongside Alyssa Orange, and here's the lineup for today. Once again, we're going to preview both of these teams. Lakeside, we're going to start with them. Then we're going to wrap it up with Robinson. And the cool thing about it, we have the opportunity earlier in the year to talk to these teams leading up to state championship. And the thing about it is they all said this is the goal and where they wanted to be. And here we are. Very excited for this matchup here today. But before that, we got to recap what's going on around the state, Alyssa. So you had the opportunity to hang out last night. And so once again, 4th and 5, all your pregame coverage. We pregame covered that game last night. Bryant, once again, back-to-back state championships. That was Friday. Today, the lineup, noon. It's going to be kicked off here between Lakeside and Robinson. And then you got the game tonight with Greenwood and Shiloh. And then the championships are set for next week for your 4A and 3A as well. Elkins, Dardanelle, Boonville, and Fordyce. So welcome on in. Alyssa, you were on the call last night, and it's not as exciting as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, we really thought that this was going to be an offensive battle between these two teams, but that was really hard for Bentonville to do when on the very first offensively for them, Cole Slepecki gets hit. He gets assessed for concussion protocol. He goes back out for one more play, and then he really takes himself out. You could just tell he was not himself at all, and he did not play the rest of the game. He was out. So then you had sophomore quarterback Evan Canode come in. And, again, you're a sophomore. You probably didn't take any snaps throughout the week. And also you got a guy chasing you who's going to go, Matthew Nelson, who's going to go to OU next year.
Yeah.
And so it was just really tough for this Bentonville offense to get any kind of rhythm. You don't have Chris Ficklin 100%, dealing with an ankle injury. Bryant held Bentonville to just 99 total yards.
Ooh, I mean, when you come into a championship game and you don't have your number one guy taking the snaps, kind of reminds me of Colt McCoy back when he played for Texas.
They continue to refer to that game that you've played all year, and then all of a sudden Colt McCoy's out early. You also have to look at the fact that Bryant had 14 penalties.
Wow.
And Bentonville still just not able to capitalize.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about Bryant. Well, them boys love jumping off sides, all right?
Man.
They cannot take a hard count if their life depended on it. But they got the athletes to make up for it. Like I said, you've been covering Northwest Arkansas pretty extensively. And so now that 7A is all wrapped up, you know, the teams are already set, looking forward to next year. Is there an early favorite up there, at least from the Northwest Arkansas part of things?
Well, I really think it just depends on what things look like. You also have to remember Shiloh is about to jump to the 7A too next year, so they get added into the mix. Cole Slepecki is going to graduate, so who is going to be the quarterback? Probably Evan Canode. Does Hank Hendricks return to Fayetteville? That's a big question. His dad was on staff with Sam because he moved from Boerne, Texas. So where is he going to be next year? Does he stay in Fayetteville? That's the question. Of course, Jeff Regan is graduated, and he will go to Air Force next year. What will Rogers look like?
Yeah.
The biggest thing when you talk to these teams, Trey Thompson has graduated at Bentonville West. I believe Harbor should have their quarterback back. So
Okay.
what is, Coach Danenauer over there at Harbor going to be able to build? I think it's all about the development and the level of development in those middle school, junior high, into high school. They're really excited about how that's continued to progress up there, and so we'll see what happens.
See what happens. 7A, just a lot going on, a lot
Yeah.
of competition. But now it's time to move on. We got to make room for two big matchups here today. Once again, later today, Kane Archer will be in town. Trying to stop Shiloh from once again making it back here 7 times in a row. Shiloh Christian has been here at the state championship. Just the past few times, they just can't get over the hump when it comes to this kid. So very excited to see him. I know you're excited to talk about Kane Archer. But let's focus on today's matchup, the 5A state championship right here in our backyard. And before we get into that, though, I want to thank our sponsors. We got Ortho Arkansas and Southwest Auto sponsoring our pregame coverage. Once again, any kind of ache, pain, bump or bruise you're dealing with, Ortho Arkansas is going to be your place to go. And it's not just for athletes, okay? My time is done, okay? I ain't got it no more. I understand. And as I get a little older, every time I wake up, I'm like, what is that? Don't deal with that. Go see my friends at Ortho Arkansas and Southwest Auto. Man, let me just tell you about these guys right now. They got us in a nice Traverse right now, and we got a whole big setup around here. We pack all this up into one vehicle, and we still got room for 3 people. So many great options. The thing I want to talk about, my sister actually called me this morning. She said, what's that place you've been talking about? Because my car's starting to drip something. It's really not starting up all the time, and it's starting to overheat. I really wanted to wait till Christmas because I want to. Cool thing about it is they have a drive now, pay later option for people who need a vehicle right now but just can't afford it, and you need to wait a couple more months to pay for it. Southwest Auto is going to be your place to go. But let's get into it. We got this matchup today. As we take a look at some of these top players, we're going to be looking at the quarterback, good old Willie Wilcott from Lakeside. I mean, he's been dicing them up all year. You talk about a leader. Earlier this year, he said sometimes it feels like he's playing 7-on-7 out there. 3,200 passing yards, 29 TDs, 1 pick. Did I read that right?
Did.
My
You
gosh. Wow, what a stat line. Now, it helps when you got a big guy up front giving you time in the pocket. Tucker Young, look at that big dog, benching 365 in high school. He'll be a Razorback next year. Now, the biggest question mark of today is going to be Deuce Williams, the Mr. Do-It-All over there for Robinson. Will he be healthy today to be the best version of himself?
I'm excited to see.
Yeah, he runs the ball, he catches the ball, he plays defense, and then you got the now signee to UCA, Josiah Warrior Benson, plays receivers for the Senators. It's going to be a fun time seeing how they try to slow this guy down because he can do it all as well. And you said you're excited to see about Deuce Williams because that dude's special. Now, will he play today? I think he's dealing with an ankle injury.
He is, and I talked to Coach Updergrove last week about him, and he said he got taped up prior to that semifinals game and just said, Coach, I really can't go. And he goes, look, he has got, 27 touchdowns on the season, 3 pick sixes, a thrown touchdown, and 3 punt returns for a touchdown. He said, You've done enough. And then even still in that game, his running backs coach came over and said, hey, he's getting retaped. He's going to give it a go. And he goes, absolutely no, he's not. He is signed with UCA. We're not going to do anything that's going to be detrimental for SFA. He is going to not do anything that is detrimental to his future. But he said that if he is able to go today, that he will go today. He did go through practice. They're feeling really good. I don't know if we're going to see the Deuce Williams we've seen all year, but he will give it a go in his final game.
He's special, man. He's tough, and he is that competitor. Comes from his dad. Dad, 7-year Pro Bowler in the NFL, not too shabby over there with the Minnesota Vikings. So his dad, if anybody, he's more old school. He's like, hey, if you can get out there, play. Also going to look ahead to his future as well, make sure that he stays as healthy as possible.
Exactly.
That will be a key thing here today. But let's go ahead and shift focus back on this Lakeside team. Alyssa, 10-3. And you talk about the hard way to get here on the road. Throughout the playoffs, making their way here. You see some key players. You got Tucker Young, who we just talked about. Wally Walcott. And we talked about, who is this, Peter Oman?
Peter Oman. Peter Oman has a really good games the last couple of games to help them get to where they are right now. Over 100 yards in 4 of the last 5 games for him in the backfield. So he's really just taken it up a notch. For Lakeside, really, you look at a team that only had 4 wins a season ago. And they also ended the season
They had
with
4 wins last year?
just 4 wins last year.
Whoa, okay, Coach
just
Rock.
4.
Yeah.
And so then you go and you look at what they've been able to do at the end of the season and lose their last 2 games. So they kind of hobbled into the playoffs.
Yep,
And you
speaking of
mentioned
the
the
playoffs,
road.
yep.
Exactly. And now you mentioned the road. Now you've got to go on the road and play a team in Searcy. And for them to go out there and do that, Coach told me they didn't understand the significance of what they were able to do to beat a Searcy team like that on the road. Historically, we weren't supposed to win that game. Then they go beat the #1 seed in Greenbrier, undefeated. Got a guy named Enoch Hassan in their backfield. So talented. He's going to UCA.
There he is.
And then they go and they beat Parkview right here in this building. And so for them to get to where they are right now, I mean, you've seen the videos, I'm sure. Coach is over there. Coach Rock is just like, hey, no one believed in us except for us. And now they're here to see if they can win a state title. First time in 50 years that they've been here.
Wow, that's the cool thing about it is because sometimes in high school there's not a lot of parity. The same teams keep on coming back.
Like last night.
like last night.
And tonight.
We'll probably see them again next year. All right. And,
right.
yeah, tonight as well. This game right here is special. Means a lot to them. They haven't had the opportunity to play in this stadium for a title. But like I said, this goes way back, Alyssa. So after week 1, we found our way down to Hot Springs at Lakeside, and we sat down with their 2 leaders on that offensive side of the ball. And even then, you could just see it was the mindset of this football team. They were gearing up to play Sheridan on the road. And as soon as I talked to these guys, first of all, you'll hear it in just a second, I always thought Lakeside were, the pretty boys. Or not pretty, kind of soft. That is not the case. Coach Rock has came over there and switched the tone over there in Hot Springs. Here's me earlier after week 1 catching up with the Lakeside Rams.
All right, so week 1 went well, and the goal here is to go around the state, look at some of the best talent, and I hear all this buzz coming from Lakeside. Word on the street is when it comes to state championship, Lakeside's going to be in the mix, all right? Y'all ain't got to talk about that, all right? It's one day at a time, be where your feet are, respect that. But when it comes to week 1, just go ahead and go back in time, tell me about your performance, what you think about all that preparation leading up to your team's performance.
So I think that all the work we did in the summer has paid off, obviously, because we went into this game thinking it was going to be a really good game against Lake Hamilton, and we blew their brakes off. So we're going to go into Sheridan the same exact way, and I think that we might be able to do it too, but we're going to see.
Well, I think in this game, confidence is huge, and, this is what I love from offensive linemen. That's why I want to get here and talk to everybody, because you have to carry yourself with a certain amount of confidence in swagger, okay? Sure. Now you're protecting a guy, and I'm assuming you did pretty darn good because he went 14 of 14 last week. Let's talk about that performance.
And him as my blind side, I can trust him with everything. My O-line did amazing. I didn't have a single pressure, didn't get touched all night.
Okay.
It was 7-on-7 for me, and we've won a couple 7-on-7s in the past, so.
Yep.
But just that whole offense, building connections with my guys, connection with the linemen, the team came together, played pretty good.
Yeah, so I come to Hot Springs a lot. I didn't know Lakeside had so much swag to him. That man said he playing 7-on-7 out there. All right, that's pretty wild. But it's a compliment to your team as well. I'm sure y'all didn't just show up on Friday and all the pieces fell together. Talk about off-season, what it's like with Coach Rock getting y'all ready.
Just like this off-season, I feel like it's the best condition like a team has been in the past. It's one of the strongest groups we've had. And I think this team has came together just as a brotherhood compared to all the other ones. There's no we might have one dude skipping reps somewhere, whole team gets on the next day, you won't see him skip a single rep, and then coach brings that same energy every game, hypes us up every day through practice. Yeah. Just practice like it's a game.
Yeah, it's leadership from within the team. Coaches can bark all they want, and if the coaches that have to do that a lot, that means the guys really ain't bought in. It's when it comes from within the team. You strike me as someone who's probably pretty vocal when it comes to getting your guys right.
For sure. You got to make sure everybody's on the right track. One dude's messing up, other people are going to see it, and they're going to mess up too. So you just got to make sure everybody's on track so everybody can play good,
All right, so coming out Friday night. It's all about Friday night. Let's love football. Yeah. It's back, y'all. Football's back. All that off-season stuff, put it to the side. Let's get to work, okay?
Yes,
for people who have not seen your team play, they come out, they sit in the stands. What type of football are they going to see?
I think they're going to see a very aggressive offense and defense and just a all-around team, just a good team. Good coaches, good players, and hard workers.
Yeah, what about the skill position? What we got?
You'll just see a lot of spread. That's our offensive style, but we'll still hand it off. Good things hand off leads to passing. We got people up front smashing. It's a dogfight every game.
Yep. What's it like? I got 2 offensive players here now. Talk about this defensive side of the ball. Brag on your boys a little bit.
I think we have really, really good linebackers, and the cornerbacks are the best I've seen in a long time, especially for Lakeside. Our safeties are 2 all-state players this year for sure, and they're both going to get good offers this year with Luke Robleski and Chris Ford. They're really good.
All right, we'll brag about a couple guys.
You know, I think this is one of our best defenses we've had, at least since I've been on the team.
Yep.
Kevin Morgan at corner. I think he's
You say Captain Morgan?
Kevin. Okay, I'm sorry. You know, he's one of like the better corners I've seen. And then, like you said, the safeties, and then our linebackers do a good job. You know, just like leading the defense, getting people in the right positions. Do something wrong, coach them up. They know every position on the field what to do. So
I like it. So let's talk about this. I think what's big. I mean, so like I said, I come to Hot Springs a lot. You know, been around a little bit. All right.
Yeah.
The mentality, or I would say the reputation is, oh, Lakeside's the fancy guy. You know, they ain't tough. You know, I'm looking for dogs. What do we got going on here?
I think we changed for sure. We got a lot of dogs on the team, and if you punch us in the mouth, we're going to hit you harder. So, yeah, I think that people need to know that, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that all starts with Coach Right. Right as he got here, he brought that energy. It's just, you know, you get punched, you fall down, you get right back up, keep fighting. He never backed down from everyone. You know, he says when we put our helmets on Friday night, all the nerves, can't be afraid. It's just all faith in God, trusting our guys, and go with our game plan.
As you can see, man, some guys that are hungry, ready to play. They've been playing together for a long time. Physicality is the name of the game. You talked about Tucker, Tucker Young over there.
Yeah.
This kid right here, he's fun, man. He is, when you think the epitome of an offensive lineman, it's Tuck. I call him Big Tuck. And that game against Greenbrier, I was at that game. And I've never seen it just on much of a display is when he likes to embarrass people out there. And then he's driving them 15, 20 yards down the field, and he's getting up, you know, celebrating. You would think he's a skill position as much as he celebrates. But, man, he really does take it every single play 100%. Really special kid.
You really love to have an offensive lineman has that kind of feet, too.
Oh, yeah.
That's exciting to be able to kind of have that strength and that agility to move as a big old offensive line guy. And we talked while we were watching that. He's going to play at the University of Arkansas.
Let's go, Hogs.
We're going to be able to watch him play up on the hill the next couple of years. And I know that Eric Mateos really excited to get him on board.
Is he staying? Do we know?
As of right now, he's still on staff, guys.
What do you know, huh? Give us the inside scoop. Oh, that'd be
I
nice.
know that he's still there. That's what I know. As of, what time is it?
What time is it?
10:59
Yeah.
on a Saturday morning. Eric Mateos is still on the hill.
Yeah.
But that's going to be really exciting for this. And of course, I know that, you know, you look at Wally Walcott, to have a guy like that to protect you, he's like my blind side.
Yeah.
I just, you know, those guys are the guys that get paid money because they're on the blind side. So.
Yeah, I always segue into this because we don't get to talk as much anyway. But you talk about up front offensively for Arkansas's future, especially at the offensive line. A lot of promising things coming this way. A lot of returning players. Now we're going to see what happens when all that portal stuff happens. But up front, we talked about this all the time. How many times have we been in a situation, Alyssa, where we just don't have the guys in the trenches where the foundation is set? It's seeming like that's been the focus of Ryan Silverfield, bringing in guys like Tuck right here from Arkansas, keeping a lot of guys, or at least trying to keep a lot of guys from last year. Think about it. You still got Shaq McCoy. You got Broussard at right tackle. You got this freshman, Cash. I can't remember his first name. Then you got Kobe Burnham, the product of Arkansas. Marion Harris can come back for another year if he chooses to stay here. I mean, we can just go down the list of potential returning starters. Arkansas hasn't had that in a long time.
They really haven't. And you go back to when Sam was here as a offensive line coach. That's the offensive line I think they wanted to get back to. Of course, that really didn't happen under his tenure at Arkansas, but I think Eric Mateos tried to get it going again, and now he's back in year 2 to be able to try to do that and keep that together. I mean, we sat in a press box, and you would say, hey, look at their footwork. Look at what they're doing here.
Oh, yeah.
And we would sit there and watch the offensive line and be like, dang, DJ, you're smart. You played this sport or something. But that's – they want to be able to protect whoever is there in the backfield. And I think that was the biggest thing for Talon because we knew how fragile he could be at times.
Yep.
You got to be able to protect him. And that was really hard for this team to do the last couple of years. So you hope they're continuing to build that offensive front.
All right. Once again, here at the 5A state championship, Lakeside is set to take on Robinson. The parking lot's starting to fill up a little bit. Everybody's starting to make their way in. That's going to be a fun one. I would say coming into this one, Robinson is the favorite. No offense, Lakeside. Robinson is the favorite coming into this one. But Lakeside has played spoiler throughout the entire playoffs, all right? So I'm very excited for this one. You going to add?
Yeah, I was just going to say, I think it's important to remember that these two teams played in the non-con earlier this year. Robinson won that game 35-16, but we all know that one, it doesn't matter because this is a state title on the line, and two, these are two very different teams.
And I'll say, Deuce Williams is going to be the key.
Factor.
He is a big-time factor. All right, we're going to go and get to break. Alyssa, thanks so much for hanging out
guys,
with us.
always.
If people want to listen to the game, you're going to be on the call for the Buzz today, right?
I'll be on the call for the Buzz in the 5A, and then I know we're going to talk some more about 6A coming up later tonight.
Man, are you ready for that?
I'm excited.
Do you think Shiloh has a chance?
Nope.
Oh, Greenwood in the house over here. You better hope.
Okay.
You better hope.
I'm
you
just
better.
kidding because I know that these Charlotte people are listening, and I got to go back to Northwest Arkansas.
If Shiloh's in this parking lot later, it'll be an interesting one.
I think it's going to be close.
Yeah.
But he has a hard offense to stop.
Should be fun. All right, y'all, we're going to get to a break. On the other side, don't forget, if you want to stop by our 4th and 5 pregame show, you have the opportunity to win some merch. I may have a lucky contestant warming up right now. So what we're going to do when we come back from break, we're going to have a lucky contestant try to win some 4th and 5 merch. We're going to see if they got skills with the arm. So go ahead and warm it up, big dog. Yeah, get it loose. There you go. This will be fun. I think he's got a shot.
Yeah,
we'll be right back with more 4th and 5 on the other side.
Hi, my name's Rebecca Young. I'm a nurse practitioner at Ortho Arkansas Urgent Care. Here at Ortho, we're here for you when life throws you a curveball, whether that be a sprained ankle in a soccer game or a wrist that's seen better days after a weekend full of gardening. Here at Ortho Arkansas, we understand everybody's different, whether you're a weekend warrior, a competitive athlete, or someone who just slipped and fell. Not only do we have your back, we have your knees and shoulders too. We have everything that you need for your orthopedic injury, from x-rays to casting, MRIs, physical therapy. We have it all under one roof. Next time you or your loved one need a hand, a foot, or your spine checked out, please remember us at Ortho Arkansas Urgent Care. There's no referral needed, so drop by or give us a call. We're here for you every step of the way.
Looking to rep the Hogs in style? Stop by Be Unlimited, Fayetteville's go-to spot for custom apparel and officially licensed Razorback gear. Need custom shirts for your team, business, or event? Their in-house crew makes it quick, easy, and done right. Shop in-store or online at shop.be-unlimited.com and show your Arkansas pride. Be Unlimited, where passion meets design.
Hey y'all, this is Cam here at Southwest Ford in Arkadelphia. We just built our brand new 3 facilities here, our GMC, Dodge, and Ford facilities. If you're coming down the highway on I-30, take exit 78. We'll be a mile and a half down the road. You're gonna look on the right-hand side and you're gonna see our beautiful Chevrolet store. Right past that, you're gonna see our beautiful Dodge store. And at the end, you're gonna see our wonderful Ford store. Our 3 facilities here make it so easy for you to shop here. Whether it's online or in person, we have almost everything you want and need. And if we don't have it, we'll go out and get it for you. If you live somewhere far, north, east, south, or west, we will deliver to you. Free delivery across the whole state. Please come down and come see me at Southwest Auto Ford in Arkadelphia.
Arkansas pride. Be Unlimited, where passion meets design.
Hey y'all, this is Cam here at Southwest Ford in Arkadelphia. We just built our brand new 3 facilities here, our GMC, Dodge, and Ford facilities. If you're coming down the highway on I-30, take exit 78. We'll be a mile and a half down the road. You're gonna look on the right-hand side and you're gonna see our beautiful Chevrolet store. Right past that, you're gonna see our beautiful Dodge store. And at the end, you're gonna see our wonderful Ford store. Our 3 facilities here make it so easy for you to shop here. Whether it's online or in person, we have almost everything you want and need. And if we don't have it, we'll go out and get it for you. If you live somewhere far, north, east, south, or west, we will deliver to you. Free delivery across the whole state. Please come down and come see me at Southwest Auto Ford in Arkadelphia.
All right, everybody, welcome on back as I'm joined with My God, Josh Neighbors is in the house. We're about to talk a little football, the Robinson side of things, and very pumped up to this as we are setting up the 5A state championship. Robinson fans over here, we just focused on Lakeside. I got a guy from Lakeside warming up right now, okay, and he's going to be QB1. Are you a little cold? Do you want a sweatshirt now? All right. Now, if we play this competition and you lose, I got to take the sweatshirt off, all right? So you better get your mind right, okay? See if we can get him a sweatshirt. But before we get into this, once again, I want to talk Robinson. And so you're going to be on the call today for 103.7. Is it going to be on 103.7?
Yep.
Okay, what time is all starting?
Noon.
Noon, okay.
You're live at noon.
Robinson, 13-0.
Yeah.
Talented players across the board. Deuce Williams, Josiah Warrior Benson, Isaiah Reese. I mean, we can just keep going. You see they're rolling in behind us. And the path over here, Josh, it's been a fun one. I mean, Robinson, they had a couple scares even earlier in the year. Oh, my gosh. Oh, sorry, I just saw somebody. Robinson, they beat Camden Fairview earlier in the playoffs. And then once we get things rolling, Robinson beats Farmington. That was a close one.
Yep.
That was exciting. I thought Robinson was going to slip up on that one right there. And moving forward, you can see once again beating Morrilton, another close one. Like I said, a team as dominant as they have been. It seems like a little bit later in the year, Josh, it seems like a couple teams are starting to get up on them. Now, I don't know if it's because of Deuce Williams being hurt had to do with anything, which I would assume. Thoughts heading into this game?
Yeah, so we actually had them earlier this year. They played Searcy. So they were down 16 heading to the half, and Searcy could have landed the knockout punch. They had a possession about a minute left in the half, decided to take a knee instead, and Robinson won by 3 scores.
Yeah.
So if you let them off the hook, I mean, they're going to come and get you. And now they've trailed in every single one of their playoff games.
Yep.
So this is a team. I talked to Coach Updegrove this week. They actually kind of like to get bloody. They want to kind of take a couple of punches in the first couple rounds, and then once they come alive, it's lights out usually.
Okay, excited about that. It's going to be fun. You can see we're on Lakeside's parking lot side, so a lot of Rams will be here. They're very pumped up for that. But once again, I had the opportunity, Josh, of having a chance to talk to these kids earlier this year, and you talked about Coach Updegrove. Mindset with this team.
Yeah.
I asked them, at this point, they were the number 1 team, blowing everyone out. I mean, you were going to state, right? They said 1 game at a time, 1 week at a time. Expectations for today's matchup, do you think Lakeside has enough?
I think Lakeside's the right kind of team to test Robinson because they're well-rounded. They've lost 3 games, but if you're in a state champion, because we see a lot of 12-0s, a lot of 11-1s. If you're 10-3 in your state title game, that means that you're really good at making adjustments.
Yeah.
I mean, you're very much reflective and then able to say, okay, we've got what we need out of that loss. Let's move on and apply it to the next one. We saw it with how they beat Parkview just a few weeks after they lost to Parkview at home. They had made the adjustments. They beat Parkview. And so, you talk to Coach Rockwell, you can kind of just tell it's pretty even-keeled. And they're a defense-first team. So if they can force turnovers and force mistakes and put themselves in a good position and execute in those positions, they've got a chance. But you got to do it for the entire game. That's the one hard part with Robinson is that they can lose focus for a half and beat you. You've got to mind your P's and Q's for all 48.
I like it. 12 o'clock, 103.7 The Buzz. Josh and Alyssa will both be on the call. But once again, earlier this year, just like Lakeside, I had an opportunity to talk to a few of these kids over there at Robinson. Go ahead and take a look.
Here we go. I done found my way over here to Joe T. Robinson. Y'all know what I do on 4th and 5. I've been looking for some high school talent. All right, and then right now, undefeated on the year.
Yes, sir.
You already hear about the attention, Deuce, you're getting. Correct me if I'm wrong. Did you not have a pick 6, rushing touchdown, and a kickoff return in the same game?
Yes, sir.
That don't happen often, man. And Josiah committed to UCA right now. I mean, y'all just making splashes right here in your own backyard. And the thing about it is, I'm not going to act like I don't know who y'all are. Y'all used to be Mustangs, all right? Y'all know how I am about CAC, but the journey brought you here. What's it been like once you got to Robinson, and what's the coaching and the whole program been like? Deuce, I'll start with you.
Just the change. It was great, having more guys that just want to be, like the same goals as you and all that. Just the culture change from here to there is just great for me. So
Yeah, and you?
It's definitely different, just switching around. Well, I love change and different. You gotta be okay with it, and I think me and him both coming in just at different times adjusted real well and being able to finishing our senior year together is just a great feeling.
Yeah, you talk about what Joe T got going on. I walked up like, dang, Joe T, y'all got it going on. Weight room behind you. You got the crew lifting. You know, I'm not going to keep y'all long because it looked like y'all both like to lift, you know, but just talk about Joe T Robinson and Hold. I mean, they've really taken it from, you know, kind of just mid to top tier in the state. What's it been like?
Well, I'll start by saying just being here for just a couple months, what Joe T brings to the table when it comes to like high school sports and high school football. And so that's, well, I'll start by saying just being here for just a couple months, I've already seen just what Joe T brings to the table when it comes to like high school sports and high school football. And so that's shown me a lot just with coaching and how hard we work as a team. And just not only just bringing it on Fridays, but just throughout the week too.
Yeah, talk about that coach up. You know, what type of coach are we dealing with? Is he kind of like, y'all just get out there, do your own thing? Or is he that type who try to get it up out of you?
Not at all. He the type to get it up out of us, you know. See us slacking, he gonna correct it. See us messing around, he ain't going for it. So just the standard there, he says, is very high. We just love how he does it.
Now, right now, you talk about standards hitting it high. Right now, y'all the #1 team in 5A right now. All right, you sitting at top. Greenbrier #2. They got a guy over there I've talked to a few times, Enoch Hassan. You know, if he's setting the bar, is that something y'all look at as a team of like, okay, we at the top, but the job's not done yet? You know, what's that mindset like going into the rest of the season?
To be honest, it's just that every week mindset, you know, just focus on who we got that week and then just staying level, you know, just not getting our head too high about being #1. Like, anybody can take us down. So just every week going in with that mindset that we just got to bring it every week.
Yeah, and you talk about bringing it every week. Like I said, they've done a lot here supporting Joe T. Robinson. What's it like playing here? I haven't been to a game here yet, but if I come out here Friday night, what am I going to witness?
It's electric for sure.
Yeah.
Crowds there, student section's amazing. Really just on both sides of the ball, it's always electric. We're never quiet, and it just, whether it's a little play or electric play, it's real loud, and I love playing here.
Now, I talked about Joe T. Now I want to hone in specifically on y'all. The people come out and watch you play. You know, this is what I'm doing. I want to go see where the talent is. I want to put my eyes on it and see what it's all about. So what type of player am I going to see when I watch you play?
You're going to see a big-time receiver who can play any position on the field, and then also a little defensive line, and then some special teams. Great blocking, great hands, sure route running. You'll see it all.
Yeah, I feel like you may be kind of the same type. I mean, you're all over the place. What type of player am I going to see when I watch you play?
Just a leader and just an all-around player who just loves the game and is determined.
You got me guy in the chair? Are we good to go? All right, here we go. We're about to have a little fun, okay? So high school state championship, I want to have people have the opportunities to win a little something, something. So come here real quick. This is what we're playing for, okay? So you're going to have a chance to throw 2 balls to get 3 points, and you're going to be able to pick any of the 4th and 5 swag that you want, all right? So you said you got your eye on something. What do you got? What are you thinking?
I'm getting the hoodie for my mom and the hat for me.
Okay, we're getting 2 things today. Okay, I like it. I'm a man who knows what he wants, all right? I thought it was 1, but you know what? My guy's going to call his shots around here. So, Barrett, this is what we're going to do. You get 2 opportunities, 2 throws, okay? You see the points over here. You got 1, 2, and 3. You have to get a total of 3 points. So you can go for 3 and call it a day, or you can try 1 and 2 and add it up, okay? So what's your strategy here? What are you going for?
I'm just going straight for 3.
You going straight for 3?
Yeah,
oh, my guy said, back up, Williams. Let's go for it. All right, here we go. First throw. Let's see if we can get a 3 in the house. Oh, that was close. I got you. Here we go. Now, you're left-handed. When he said we'll let him scoot up a little bit on the second one, all right? Okay, lock it in. Let's go. Oh, okay, my bad. He's got to make sure the net is right first. I got to make sure the net's right. I like it. All right, let's see what you got. Zip it in there. Oh, all right. Here we go. Should I give you another chance? That's what I'm talking about, all right? Should I give him another chance? All right. One more shot, okay? Laser focus it in. Let's go. Ah! You know what it is? Hold on. I'm going to coach him up a little bit. I know what it is. He's letting the ball release a little bit too far across his body. All right, so come right here. Come same spot where you were, okay? Left hand, but I'm going to turn you just a little bit. You see your right foot? That's going to be your target. So aim it right at that thing, and then we're going to zip it in there. Little Coach Williams in the house. Let me see it. Let me get 3 points real quick. Zip it in there. Oh, look at that. May have to get a coaching job on the Hill or something like that. You see that right there? Barrett, thanks so much. I got to know real quick, score prediction today. What do you got?
I'm going to say Lakeside just barely 21 to 17.
21-17, Lakeside in the house. Be careful. We got a lot of Robinson fans over here. Barrett, you go pick out your swag. We're about to go ahead and go to break. When we come back, we're going to show some love to our Ortho Arkansas Players of the Week throughout the entire year. We'll be right back after this.
All right, Razorback fans, basketball season is in full swing, and it's kind of starting to feel like 1994. The best thing about Be Unlimited, it caters to all eras of Razorback basketball fans, from the slobbering hog with Nolan Richardson to the running hog with Coach Cal. From hats, t-shirts, sweatshirts, they've got it all right here at your #1 stop. Be Unlimited. The road to the Final Four starts here.
You might not know us yet, but around here, we're building something different. Southwest Auto Collection in Arkadelphia is more than just a dealership. With a full service department, on-site body shop, and brands you trust, Ford, Chevrolet, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, we're built to take care of you long after the sale. And when you keep up your service with us, we'll cover your tires for life. Honest deals, real service, and value that's worth the drive. Southwest Auto Collection. Your road starts here.
At Ortho Arkansas, relief is closer than you think. Our in-house spine procedure center was designed with one goal in mind: to make your care as easy and comfortable as possible. From pain-relieving injections to advanced spine procedures, everything is done right here, safely, conveniently, and under the care of our fellowship-trained specialists. Since our procedure center is part of Ortho Arkansas, your physician team, imaging, and follow-up care are all connected, saving you time and eliminating unnecessary steps. You'll be in and out the same day, cared for by a team that knows you, right here where you already trust us with your care. Relief, right here at Ortho Arkansas Spine Institute Procedure Center.
Welcome back in. Look, Lakeside over here trying to gear up. We got some guy. Oh, okay, that's a dart. Okay, we got one guy that got it into 3 points. He's wearing a sweatshirt that says lucky. Let's see if he's lucky. What you got? Come on, 2-6. Not so lucky. It's okay, though. We're going to figure it out. Having a good time over here outside of War Memorial Stadium. They are getting set. They're piling into the stadium right now. A lot of Lakeside fans having a great time. All right, let's go ahead and get it going. Once again, I want to give a shout-out to a lot of players earlier from this year. So, once again, I'm going to talk about this. I talked about it yesterday, but all year long, people have the opportunity to hop online and vote for their players of the week based off the previous week's performances. And we had some big ones. Look at this. Cedric Bishop-Allen, 500 passing yards, 7 touchdowns. Insane. Travion Greer from Newport, he had 3 touchdowns on the day, averaging 14 yards a carry for 266 on the ground. Now, we're going to see Zane Slider later today, #1 receiver as far as statistically talking about, over there from Shiloh Christian. He's going to be a part of that. Moving on, other players and top performances. Drew Davis had a big day. Look at that, 8 touchdowns, 434 yards. Jacob Miles, the quarterback out of Searcy, he had 6 touchdown passes. I mean, we're rocking, man. We got some big-time talented guys here in the state of Arkansas. Enoch Hassan going to be playing for the Bears. We already got a catchphrase for him. When he runs over somebody, you got knocked out. It's going to be a fun one. Big day. He rushed for 300 yards multiple times throughout the season. You heard her talk about Hank Hendricks. Will he be there in Fayetteville next year? A great performance in week 1, 4 touchdowns, 477 yards on the day. Kane Archer, he's going to be here tonight, seeing if he can go undefeated in his high school career. That should be a fun one. He had a big week. He can run it and pass it. 4 rushing touchdowns, 1 through the air. And then Tyler Hampton from Sylvan Hills. We talk about the amazing year that Sylvan Hills had this year of turning everything around. Super, super special, having a good time. Actually, where I'm going to end on my guys. Babe, can we pick that back up? I'm going to see if my guys, they're finally getting warmed up a little bit, okay? They're finally getting warmed up. Is it dead? Never mind. That shut died. All right, but once again, it's going to be a fun one. If you want to watch this game, all you have to do is switch over to PBS, okay? They're going to have a live stream of the game on PBS. Kickoff is set for 12 o'clock, and then tonight at 6:30 for the later game. Once again, big thanks to our sponsors, Ortho Arkansas and Southwest Auto, always taking care of us, making all this possible. And I'll tell you, it's going to be a big year next year for 4th and 5 as we wrap up this year. Once again, it's been a fun one, having a great time here at War Memorial Stadium. We're about to wrap it up, but y'all stay with us. 90 minutes before kickoff in tonight's matchup, we're going to be here as well. Shiloh Christian versus Greenwood. It should be a fun one. You're watching 4th and 5 live here at War Memorial Stadium. 5A state championship in just 40 minutes.